Yeah, viewers and subscribers, I hope everybody having a pleasant morning. Well, right now we have a voice note where we're going to play, and this is might be the reason why Tommy Lee becomes a person of interest. So when you listen to the voice note, you just drop your comment down in the comment section and make we know how you feel about that something here.
Well, me and Tommy Lee don't have the same taste in a woman, right? So there's no way that I would ever want Tommy Lee, girl. It's Tommy Lee recently became a person of interest again, people. The reason the police have named Tommy Lee as a person of interest recently are because I'm affiliation with some activities that we are going in Flankers, and everybody knows that Flankers Tommy Lee come from. Flankers is one of them places that were very volatile, and one of them bad man community. One of them places where some of the baddest gangs come out of, right? It's one of them places that we're afraid of when they're there mobile. And Tommy Lee is said to be a man who have whole heap of influence in that community. They may move out of the gully, they may move out of the community, but them still have them links. And based on, some information with the police have, what they must say is that him still have some affiliation and him have some link to Wagwan. That's essentially what it is. Now the police will never ever release all the information they have, right? And I know whole heap of youths are going to say, boy, I target Tommy Lee. But what we can't understand with a whole heap of them artists there is that when them so-called boss, when them reach, when them have a few hit songs, when things have gone for them, why them not drop the badness? You have to understand that the police work off of intelligence, and sometimes the police will work a case for a long time before them call out a person of interest. So over the years we have seen Tommy Lee get involved in a whole heap of little things when alright, whole heap of little is like him now and left certain crowd, and I don't know why when things start to go on for them not just drop the badness and try to have a positive influence upon the youth them. Now another thing we may hear out there is that Tommy Lee start out in a scamming. And that leads me to the next story I want to get to now, guys. When Tommy Lee was arrested in 2014 for lottery scamming, I was one of the police officers who went on that operation. So I was involved in the search of the premises and so on, me and another sergeant from Mocha. And we were augmented by some police officers from Kingston and so on. And people would find things in the house. I was there. I was one of the officers who was considered an expert in the area and would find lottery scamming paraphernalia in the house. We find laptop with lead list and something. And for the people who want to know what lead list is, let me just give them a simple breakdown. A lead list is really a piece of document, whether a physical document or a document stored on a computer that contain personal information of other persons, right? And this personal information can include, your name, telephone, address, your credit card information, social insurance information, and a whole heap of other little personal information that can uniquely identify somebody. Now, the lead list when most scammers have usually contain information of persons who reside in the United States and Canada. And this is the kind of information that we found on Tommy Lee's laptop. I went to court a couple times when they called up the matter. I was supposed to testify and dismiss the matter because apparently his attorney, Ernest Smith, filed a no case submission in the court. And what he said is that the Crown failed to prove that his client, Tommy Lee, is involved in lottery scamming because even the laptop where we find the leads from, we couldn't attribute the leads to Tommy Lee because a whole heap of other people use the laptop, right? And it's something they won't find at the house, they must say, we can't attribute it to Tommy Lee. And they have a point because there is a difference between having possession on your person and having constructive possession, right? When constructive possession is basically, you're in the premises and you have control, you have access and control, right? But it's not on your person, it's not physically on your person. So if we did find it on his person, then we would have a better argument in a court. But because the lawyer said, listen, I know him alone occupy the house, and him have whole heap of friends come there, and this other youth were in charge with him, Carl O'Brien. He had access to the place too. And so because the prosecutors failed to establish that kind of position, them just say, yo what, we could show this case. Because it was mostly a case based on possession of identity information with the intention to use it to commit a crime. For me, I am not accusing him in get off of the case, right? And the justice system work for him, right? But at the same time, as somebody who went on the operation and find all of these things, it still leave questions in my head. If I don't feed them, then it means they might entertain people around him with the scamming. So people, I think Tommy Lee need to examine him life and realize if he not separate himself from certain things, it will bring him down. It will bring down in career. He have to start to think consciously, right? Him get off of the scamming case good. So you have a chance to build yourself and make a difference. So do that, no man. One more little thing here about Tommy Lee people where make me laugh every time I remember it. Tommy Lee is a cool youth. We talk to him and is a youth where you can't reason with. But me remember when we supposed to when we do the Q&A with Tommy Lee and his girlfriend and O'Brien. The three of them will lock up, right? And the other sergeant who was on the operation with me, he was the main investigator. He did the case. And he said to me, all right, what's more, you help me with the Q&A. So a Q&A is really when a suspect gets his attorney, is cautioned, and in the presence of his attorney, he is questioned, right? The attorney is not supposed to answer on his behalf. The attorney is just there to guide him, but him will go answer the question. The other sergeant who was there said he had to do the Q&A with Tommy Lee, right? And he said to me, boy, do the Q&A with his girlfriend, right? And another police do the Q&A with O'Brien. Tommy Lee looked on the sergeant and said, boy, me no want Indian question my girl, Indian look like he's a sharp youth, we take him Roman and a star. Me no want him question him better question me, me no trust Indian. It was so funny, people. First of all, me and Tommy Lee have the same taste in a woman, right? So there's no way that I would ever want Tommy Lee girl. Secondly, I'm a professional, right? I don't get personal with suspects, them kind of way there. Thirdly, me not growing up kind of people. Me not have a problem when people bleach out them skin. If you decide to bleach out your skin and that make you happy, then so be it. But I'm not a big fan of people who bleach out them skin. And if you see them people, Tommy Lee and him woman and everybody bleach out them skin. I mean, them thing there. So I found it quite funny. I say, artist, relax yourself. No, you are the big man and you are the star. How you feel threatened by little me? You understand? Anyway, we laugh about it and we do this Q&A and we basically charge them and everything. The justice system worked for them and I saw it go. So big up to Tommy Lee. The only thing I say, Tommy Lee, you have to rethink your life, boss, and start to make a difference. You understand? You have to start to think positively. Me definitely not like all of Tommy Lee.
Yeah, viewers and subscribers, that was it. So right now, when you just run to your phone or on computer, drop one comment down in the comment section and tell me how you think about this, right? And all me I say to Tommy Lee, if Tommy Lee walk the wrong road in a music, me I beg him to stop. Cause right now we need the dancehall artists them to be the entertainer what we know them can be. We don't want the artists them I say them a do music and yet still them a do badness. So me no know if I saw it go, but me I say if Tommy Lee involved in a certain things, we just beg him to stop. Just do some music, cause we know you're a good artist. You drop a heap of bad song. Just continue to entertain the people them and help build your project G. Yeah man, that me I say.